If there's one thing that I do enjoy about this 21st century, it's that we can all create digital pieces of artwork, digital creativity, the fact that we can all sort of make things just appear in the sort of ether of electrons and everything. It's a fascinating sort of time to be alive. It's a wonderful time. We can all be creative in the way that before in the past we didn't have the technology available to everyday people all over the world to be able to film and record and take photos digitally. We always had a middleman trying to serve us the content, but now we are the creators. We are the ones that are now creative and making our own world however we want to. We can make video, TV, we can broadcast ourselves on YouTube. And today is a very special day. It's the 24th of July, and I'm currently in the United Kingdom filming little bits of my day. This is something I've made in the last year or so. It's what I've sort of been inspired to do with all my photos. YouTube has inspired me in so many different ways. It's really brought the creativity out in me, and I've been a member uploading videos for a few years now, 3 years or so, and I haven't amassed a great deal, but I've tried to be creative in all the different ones that I've done. Everything from making match rockets, which is my most popular, to just driving around, filming things, making my phone fly. Yes, that's right, I made my phone fly. Just strapped it to an RC plane and took off, recording it, and landed. I did that several times, a little bit more adventurous each time, climbing high and spiraling down. It made for interesting footage, and the reason I did that was I was inspired by YouTube. It's the most inspirational website I've ever come across. Without it, I wouldn't have made half of these sort of videos, the one that you're seeing right now. Mishmash of all my photos, which I'm now filming on the 24th. It's sort of filming the last year or so up to the present day of my life. I like to take lots of pictures. That's Avebury, down in the south. It was wonderful. But the creativity, I can serve my content, and essentially anyone can now see my photo album, all the pictures I've taken in the last year, through YouTube. This one's going to be uploaded very shortly. It's like a little preview. It's a sequel to 5009 photos that I did. I took 5009 pictures, put them all together, flashing quite quickly through, but each picture would tell a story, essentially. Now, they mean more to me than they do for anyone else, but hey, I'm sure that people will take what they see in the pictures and it'll trigger some reaction, whether they stop watching the video or are inspired by it themselves, or anything in between. It's basically there to be enjoyed or watched if you so wish. That's the beauty of YouTube. This life in a day, I've been thinking about what I was going to actually film for it. I still have, ideas running through my head, and I just want to get them all down, but time, I guess, is not always on your side. You want to try and be creative, yet it's capturing the moment, capturing that essence of what it is that is creativity. I'm always inspired by watching these pictures that I've seen before. It's sort of a jet plane down memory lane, and it's served on YouTube, so I can watch it anytime, anywhere. If I ever want a quick flashback through my pictures and my experiences, and bring it out in myself of what I've actually done and seen, and like jog my memory. It's available on YouTube, and thankfully YouTube's available almost anywhere. Thankfully we can even access it at work if we ever have the need. But it's educational, it's fascinating, and so everyone today being creative is a fascinating idea. I think it's a wonderful idea and truly remarkable. It's the experiment that's taking place. Everyone around the world in some sort of synchronous fashion is trying to be creative, filming and documenting their day. I mean, that's just unheard of. It's fascinating that the way that people can actually express themselves and put it all forth in a time capsule to be able to look back and think, well, what was it like? What were people thinking like about on the 24th of July 2010? And I guess I've got lots of ideas in my head, and I've made some notes. So throughout today, I think I'll be trying to experiment a little bit and put things out. I've started filming late last night. At the moment, I've got 3 cameras rolling, filming 3 aspects of my 24th of July. I have my camera that's recording my footage in front, and also my speech that's before me. I've got a camera outside that's been taking a picture every 3 seconds from midnight throughout the day, hopefully, and into the sunset. So it's seen somewhat of a sunrise. Unfortunately, the angle I couldn't get right, but somewhat of a sunrise. And we'll see somewhat of a sunset, hopefully. Now, there's a third one, which is my iToy camera, and I also, interestingly, just experimented again. Just set it up above my bed and filmed time-lapse again, just as I slept. I might speed that up so it looks a bit more interesting, because there are periods where I'm just in one position, quite content with my sleeping position. But that's currently outside now, filming the sky in another time-lapse. The other time-lapse is filming the road and all the traffic that does go past this house. It's quite immense, that the amount of traffic that does go past. And the sky and the weather. Hopefully we'll have some sunshine. I've been out this morning filming some bees. That was a last-minute inspirational thing. I filmed some bees and they're on my YouTube channel, but I wanted to find some bees today. That is one thing that I am fearful of, that the bee population is in decline, and we need to do more to address the problem, because it does mean that food production would go down and we'd have to start self-pollinating a lot of our crops, which is a lot more work. Nature has done it for us, thankfully, and we need to respect and love nature and enable it to be that the balance is restored. So that I'll cover in a bit. I'll sort of have a look at some other bits and pieces. This fast-paced video is zooming through the year. It's all pieces of art and creativity that I've done in my time. Photography, I've had a mobile phone that I try to push the boundaries of it. I try to get the best camera phone that I can possibly get, and I have done so for the last few years. It was some sort of big bulky devices, but had optical zoom. It was a camera phone, true camera phone. Unfortunately, I've had to sacrifice the optical zoom, but I did get HD 720p recording on my Samsung Omnia HD, which I've had for over a year now, and it's done well. It's taken some interesting pictures, it's been some interesting places, and filmed some interesting things. So it's a happy relationship, as it was with my previous phones, the ones that flew, the ones that have really filmed my journeys in my car and seen the many sights that now are on YouTube. So today is a very special day, as I say, the 24th of July, and the world is coordinated in a creative, synchronous fashion, and that's so wonderful. We will all be creating different content, different perspectives of the world, and uploading it, and there's possibly a massive job in task for the editors and the Kevin McDonald to edit it all together and hopefully make something that works. But I'm sure they'll have many different aspects of the world and many creative ideas to be able to put forth. So that's a fascinating thing to be looking forward to. I do hope that something wonderful comes of it all. I've got quite a tight filming schedule today for if I want to film a lot of my different things, there are a lot of things I do want to film, but I'll just be able to do my best and see what happens. I'm got a few different experiments to try, not really experiments, but different. I like to hack my cameras together. In essence, I like to push them to beyond what they were supposed to be doing, such as my camera phones flying, or my strapped to my car, or time-lapse, just filming constant HD and then speeding it up. It's all possible for me to be able to digitally create and digitally explore different ideas and share my creativity with the world. So YouTube, the internet, this digital age that we're now living through, really immensely, everything from digital cameras to digital video to digital sort of everything. It's a fascinating time, and I hope to share just a brief glimpse of my world for the world to see. Even if it doesn't make it into the final feature film, it will be nice to have it submitted into a time capsule. And something quite rare that doesn't often happen is I'll probably be filming myself and putting it on YouTube. Now, usually I've spoken on different things, but I haven't actually ever shown my face really and talked to the camera, which I'm probably going to do today. I'll share my my life and me with the world, and a few other ideas. The solar setup, I'm going to do a little brief demonstration of that, because I do need to charge one of my batteries up a little bit more, and film how I just adapt my technology to fit my lifestyle, to record different glimpses and different moments of inspiration in my life, and hopefully it'll all go well. this is I think into 2010 now. This is when I recently went over to Whitby, and some pictures there. That was quite an interesting time. And these are all this is my life. This is my life in a day, because I can look back over my life in a day in 8 minutes or thereabouts. I think this is about 10 minutes actually. I can look back over my life in 10 minutes in fast forward, flashing images and everything that just jolt different aspects of my mind and my memories. I did actually cheat here, and it's gone back because I don't actually have the latest pictures put back in. But I hope it all goes well, and I'll speak to you in other videos.